Link from Mr. Game & Watch actually in the past week because we have Meister in town for a little bit.
Absolutely.
And he's been going to the weeklies and stuff. He's not at this tournament, unfortunately, but Game & Watch is weird.
Definitely.
He is weird.
And he obviously has his tools to deal with some of Samus's zoning tools, but I feel like that's not detrimental to how this matchup is played for Samus too much, just because of how the explosions have that contact effect, and her tilts just do so well against characters with like different reflectors and tools to deal with projectiles. So let's see how it's played by both characters.
It's a matchup where Samus actually has the range, even just on the normals, not just the projectiles. Right? Usually your plan is to zone things like charge shot and missiles. Bucket can be a big detriment to that, but in this matchup, you can just use your lanky legs to kind of box out the Game & Watch potentially. But
definitely,
if you're Game & Watch and you're getting juggles this early, you're in a good spot though.
And I think if you're Game & Watch too, you could be pretty consistent while also safe with some of the ledge traps you're going for with like Fair and whatnot. Because Samus is one of those characters where it's probably a better idea most of the time to just hold on to what you've got on stage instead of like getting off, unless you get a really good grasp of like Tether's recovery and like the bomb stalls.
Yeah, it can be tricky for Game & Watch to get something done, but of course Game & Watch is, as we've seen from players like Meister, you can go real deep at times. So
always make it back.
You always have to respect that if you're off stage versus a game. Oh, in the ground!
And he tried to read that ledge get up, but instead got down smashed after whiffing the... Oh, man. He just ducks under a charge shot. That's great.
That's going to keep surprising me for about another 2 months every time that a Game & Watch down smash grounds someone.
Oh, just definitely.
Never did that before.
It's so good.
It's so wacky. All right.
I saw Meister getting so many people with that up smash. They try to punish up smash. He immediately throws out the chair with forward tilt, and it's so quick. A lot of Game & Watch's smash attacks are not laggy whatsoever.
That's a bread and butter technique, though. That goes all the way back to Smash 4.
Yeah.
So getting your combo game in with Mr. Game & Watch. He still has a lot of those grab combos that function very similar to the previous game.
Definitely.
And tech chasing here with the big old bowl of fish. That covers like the whole platform on Stadium.
And you can get so many of them into one another. It seems like both of these characters in general are both kind of benefiting from when they have that lower ceiling under the platform. Because, yeah, Samus's aerials for sure is so good under them, but Game & Watch, when he can use up airs and like just harass you with neutral air, I feel like there's so much pressure that comes with that.
Dark Samus in a pretty good position here, however.
Oh, and I keep forgetting about that reflect aspect that the bucket has now. So even though you can't absorb missile and down B, you're still reflecting them and getting that invulnerability. So
that's a pretty sick buff on the move, if you're asking.
That's so cool.
And the charge shot almost finding the mark, but the shield comes out just in time here for brrrr.
Kicker finding his way back to stage, but still gets deleted, and now he's on his last stock for this game 1.
The key abides, dude.
The key does abide.
A la Millenor. And there's another reflect. We're seeing how useful that can be at just disrupting a zoner's game plan.
And Bucket is almost live, so now Kicker's got to be a little more reserved with these projectiles.
The bomb is something that you can bucket, I'm pretty sure. You can bucket the explosion.
I think you have to wait, yeah, to wait till... Or, I don't know. Because can he still get hit by the bomb while Bucket is out? Oh, and now it is live, and it is strong.
It has a full charge shot in it, as well as 2 other moves. And
this does carry over to stock, though.
Persists across death, I'm 99% certain.
It's like Mario's Flood, and yeah. Does Waft carry? I don't know.
Oh, Waft is between stocks, yes.
Okay. And wow, he's getting a lot of mileage out of these charge shots then.
A little bit predictable with the exact pathway that you took with that bucket.
Definitely. And sometimes the linear option is the answer, but in this case it wasn't. And now Kicker is looking kind of good, but both players still got to be very careful.
I'm pretty sure charge shot will fill the bucket on its own at max capacity.
Oh,
so
absolutely. And that is not going to do it.
Good mash on the part of Kicker.
I literally saw Kicker's posture change for a second when he got mashed. Or when he got grounded to mash out of that.
Like put your right hand on the C-stick and just goes...
Like back straightens up and it's like, oh no.
That clank with the key, oh, that was really scary. Charge shot will just delete a Game & Watch if he gets hit by it at max charge.
And I like the jump to fair, but he still got punished for it. And up B out of shield, gonna take it. Really good awareness by Kicker.
That's the classic application of that screw attack, right? Is just anti-air.
Yeah, but that's one of those uppies out of shield too, where it requires a little more precision. You got to know just how far they're like full hopping above you, or I don't know how much.
Brrrr was getting a little jump happy in general. Like he wasn't really doing the dash to grabs as much as, and maybe that's also a factor to deal with like the certain percent range they were playing at, right? Because at like 80 or 90, you don't get too much out of grabs game one. So you want to like come in with an aerial, and that was just Kicker responding in kind, and that's worth a game in this case.
Yeah. Quite the clean kill for clean kill Kicker. Very
nice thwack. Very cool.
Thank you, thank you. Wow, and if you see Afro in the front of the audience over there, he's got a Jet Set Radio Future shirt on with some gloves and the goggles.
That's the move.
That is the move.
That's the move. And he looks real swag.
Yeah, hit up that Sega store and cash in. Mr. Game & Watch.
Everyone's sticking to their guns.
Yeah, I see no reason not to. And maybe with a little bit of stage comfortability, you can do something else.
Smashville hazards off. Which I've come to love Smashville hazards off. Some people are like, this stage
not a fan.
Ain't for me, but I like this stage a lot.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan?
I think the characters I play, though, just don't get too much mileage out of it.
I'm weird because I don't like Yoshi's Island Brawl, but I love this one.
Oh, yeah.
I like the smaller platform, and I like the... Okay.
Ooh,
apparently, Brrrr really likes it, too.
0 to death. My God. Brrrr just coming in. He definitely got that data from Game 1, and he's applying it to this Game 2 here.
It's just Game & Watch's banded state, right?
Yeah.
Samus can get stuck in disadvantage because she doesn't really have too many tools to get out of it, and she's so floaty that it takes her a long time to even just get to the ledge in the first place, to attempt to even get out of it. And Game & Watch can just punish you.
I like how often Brrrr is making use of Game & Watch's low profile on crouch, because especially against Samus, it gets you under a lot of projectiles and tilts. So shout out to Brrrr.
I'm trying to down tilt as an anti-air too, and look at that! He knows his stuff!
Dude. That's why Paper Mario should be in Smash, because he can just 2D out of so many things.
At the same time, if he knew to crouch that charge shot, he should have just bucketed it, right?
True.
Whoa, what a parry!
Fast, and that's another down smash to forward smash.
Brrr's mad.
Brrrr is mad.
You can't come in predictably on me. I will ground you in 8!
Oh. 8 plus 1. You know what the next one is.
I wish that was how it worked.
That'd be funny. It's like the dial storage with Shulk, but with numbers.
I don't want any of this. I don't want to live on this planet where Game & Watch can dial storage 9s. There's another game where you can do that. I can't remember the name of it, but it was pretty gross, if I recall correctly. Okay. Kicker on the board. And he still has a very uphill battle here.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, he can just look for a little more data and how Brrrr is applying this counterplay. Oh my God. I don't know if he buffered that side beat or he just... I mean, there was
and he got a 9 down there, too. You were right. But suddenly Kicker's in the game after a SD at 0.
Oh.
Well, then an SD right back and Kicker's not in the game.
Well, maybe he can kind of get a feel for Brrr's counterplay and apply that to this Game 3. I think data is like super important.
Maybe that game was a little bit of the 10 a.m. sloppies.
Yeah. And now he's awake.
Happens, man. Happens to the best of us. 10 a.m. pools are rough because I find I play best when I get like a really solid warm up in.
Yeah.
But
which
I also
isn't
play best.
Possible.
I also play best when I sleep a lot because I have a terrible sleep schedule. Yeah. So
I feel like
in general it's not my jam, but I can commentate this.
There's a triangle of things that create the perfect play for a Smash player, but you can never achieve all three. And it's like sleep, a good meal, some warm-ups.
Oh yeah, for me on this commentary block, half a Pop-Tart.
Half a Pop-Tart.
Nailed it.
I had a banana.
Good.
Yeah, and some coffee. So.
Oh, I haven't had coffee yet.
Ooh.
That's going to be a whole issue.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Game 3, Lilat Cruise. Star Wolf. One of my favorites.
The black sheep of the stage list.
Now, this stage is one I'm actually enjoying in Smash Ultimate.
Everyone before the game was even out, people were saying ban this, ban it. And for like the first 2 weeks, we weren't running Lylat as a list because we were trying out other stages to see if they would be as effective. And then it turns out the issues that wanted to get Lylat banned happen on every stage.
Wow, Neutral B is very annoying.
Oh yeah, and you can basically cancel out of it at any point.
What's the official name of that special? Is it literally just like frying pan?
I just call it breakfast.
Breakfast. Don't remind me.
The sausage roll. All right.
Getting a little overzealous with these Neutral Bs.
The cross-up with the Nair was really nice, and coming out real quick with that down tilt. It is a kill move. You see it right here on stage.
And that ferocious horizontal knockback on it. I notice when Bird does go for like the cross-ups, he'll usually use a down smash immediately. He doesn't even try to go for a defensive option. If he crosses you up, he always goes for a down smash. And Kicker seems to get hit by it often, so he's just got to be a little more cautious. But now Bucket is on deck.
And the buffered air dodge, that is spelling demise here for Kicker. He could get down through a bucketed at the ledge and just explode. Remember, that is a bucketed full charge shot.
Yeah.
So this could just be all she wrote. And
that is quite the oil panic.
With the lead Brrrr has, he doesn't even need to necessarily pull the trigger on this exact moment with the bucket either.
Can't read the ledge, get up. Oh!
Yup. It's over. 3 stock and a handshake.
Wow, that woke me up. Ding, ding, ding.
Don't give him that.
The B reverse oil panic, that's super cool.
It did end up coming into play.
Yeah.